Pound myth. When you get the quest for hug a friend or high five a friend, and there are none online, you can do those with spirits. I do it all the time. You can hug the home spirit that is sitting near the friend constellation circle. What it's actually called. And you can high five the troop leader in the theater of Dream Village. This myth is a good alternative for those who don't have any active friends in the game or want to save time. The quest is completed when you hug a spirit. You can do this in Aviary Village by walking up to the child and activating the hug, or go to the Village of Dreams, where hugging is also possible, or in the theater, treehouse, or, if you're lucky, when there's a stand near the sapling quest, the spirit may want a hug afterward. You can also go to Grandma, who gives hugs after the event. The high five quest works similarly. It can be done in the theater or the treehouse. Pound myth for you. The big tree in the secluded area of the Crescent Oasis is haunted. If you angle your view so your camera is close to the tree, it's giving off these unsettling sounds, almost like hearing a crowd at a distance. I flew to this place and couldn't hear the music, so I turned it off, and then heard strange whispers and noise. I compared the sound up close and from a distance. If you have any interesting myths for the next episode, write them in the comments under the video starting with Pound Myth, and you might be featured in the next episode. Pound Myth. With the daily quest, sit on a bench with a stranger. You can change your friend's name. Sit, then get the quest completed. No more waiting for strangers. Unfortunately, during recording, I didn't get this specific task, so I'll mark it as Pound myth. Floor sometimes stops in the clouds. About clouds covering a sudden cliff on the map. Yes, this is very common. Sometimes it makes players fall under the map and lets you spectate others from below. Pound myth. There is a speaker in office that plays music. Luckily, Sky is having a birthday, so I was able to enter the office. In one of the rooms, there's an interaction button that plays music. Pound myth. Pound myth. In the trials area, if you fly up through the hole in the ceiling and fly straight up into the cloud hole, not the wind path one, go to the second cloud and fly under it, you can enter into a void. I tried this, but I ended up hitting an invisible floor, which made me slide endlessly. Very cool, but gets annoying fast. Please clarify the myth we have for elemental trials, and you said, not the wind one, so that leaves water, earth, and fire. Pound myth. Chibifall is less effective when your SkyCotL wears shoes. I took off the boots I'd been wearing for 3 months straight without removing them, then tried the Chibifall, and it worked perfectly. But when I put my stinky, worn-out boots back on, suddenly the trick didn't work anymore. Now it makes sense why it never worked for me before. Apparently shoes prevent players from falling through the ground. Pound myth. Sudist him, in literally everywhere I think. If you fly up and use the arrow icon thing to get the hand option if our friend's far away, but you need to hold hand stop for this. Just don't use the hand option, but both use the arrow option for the characters to follow the other. I followed the instructions and got a funny result. I was following a moth, and the moth was following me. At first we just froze in mid-air. But the third time we started spinning and falling in a spiral. A hilarious situation.
You're finally awake.
Hound myth. The name of the Prairie Elder is Ayin. While reading the Sky Wiki, I couldn't find the elder's name. It just said, Prairie Elder, but when I searched that name online, his image popped up. It turns out many other players and creators also call him that, so there must be something to it. Hound myth. You can hear the heartbeat of her friends by holding their hand. Just go to a quieter place and use headphones to hear clearly. I grabbed a moth's hand, and suddenly we exploded. Just kidding, but seriously, I listened carefully and heard it. That's all the myths for this episode. Write new myths for the next one. See you soon.